How to actually get things done, implementation intentions, turning intentions into actions. We've all been there. It's late at night, and suddenly, a moment of clarity strikes. Whether it's a breakdown or an epiphany, we realize we need to make a change in our lives. We're filled with determination to learn a new skill, start exercising regularly, or improve our time management. But when morning comes, that motivation often vanishes, and we find ourselves back in our old routines, our good intentions left behind. This scenario is all too common, but there's a powerful strategy that can help bridge the gap between intention and action: implementation intentions. Let's dive into how this simple yet effective technique can revolutionize your ability to follow through on your goals. Understanding implementation intentions. Implementation intentions, also known as if-then plans, are a psychological strategy that significantly increases the likelihood of following through on our intentions. Unlike vague goals or general motivation, implementation intentions provide a specific plan for when, where, and how you'll take action. The research, proof in numbers. A 2002 study published in the British Journal of Health Psychology demonstrates the power of implementation intentions. The study divided 248 participants into 3 groups. Control group, only tracked exercise over 2 weeks. Motivated group, received motivational messages and health information. Implementation intention group, received the same as group 2, but also wrote down when, where, and how they would exercise. The results were striking. Control group, 38% exercised at least once per week. Motivated group, 35% exercised, showing motivation alone had little effect. Implementation intention group, 91% exercised. This dramatic difference highlights the effectiveness of implementation intentions in turning goals into actions. How implementation intentions work. The key to implementation intentions lies in their specificity. Instead of a general goal like, I want to exercise more, you create a specific plan. If it's 5 Uhr nachmittags on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, then I'll go to the gym for an hour. This approach works for several reasons. Eliminates decision-making. By deciding in advance, you remove the need to make choices in the moment, when willpower might be low. Creates mental associations. Your brain forms a strong link between the situation, 5 Uhr nachmittags on specific days, and the action, going to the gym. Reduces reliance on motivation. You're less dependent on feeling motivated at the moment. The plan becomes the trigger. Increases commitment. Writing down specific plans increases your sense of commitment to the goal. Crafting effective implementation intentions. To create your own implementation intentions, follow this simple format. If situation time place, then I will specific action. Examples. If it's 7 Uhr morgens on weekdays, then I will meditate for 10 minutes. If I finish dinner, then I will immediately wash the dishes. If it's Saturday morning, then I will spend 2 hours working on my site project. The key is to be as specific as possible about the trigger situation and the intended action. Enhancing implementation intentions with coping plans. While implementation intentions are powerful, life often throws obstacles in our path. This is where coping plans come in. Coping plans are specific strategies to overcome potential barriers to your implementation intentions. The format of coping plans. Coping plans follow a similar if-then structure. If Obstacle occurs, then I will specific action to overcome it. Examples. If I have to work late, then I'll go to the gym at 7 Uhr abends instead of 5 Uhr nachmittags. If I'm feeling too tired to meditate in the morning, then I'll do a 5-minute guided meditation instead of 10 minutes. If my usual study spot is occupied, then I'll go to the library instead. The power of coping plans, another study. A study involving heart patients undergoing rehabilitation demonstrates the effectiveness of combining implementation intentions with coping plans. Group 1, Control-only tracked exercise. Group 2, used implementation intentions. Group 3 used implementation intentions plus coping plans. 2 months after rehabilitation, Group 3 showed significantly higher adherence to their exercise regimen compared to the other groups. Practical applications of implementation intentions and coping plans. Learning new skills. Implementation Intention. If it's 8 Uhr abends on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then I'll spend 30 minutes on my online coding course. Coping plan. If I'm feeling too tired, then I'll just watch one short video lesson instead. Healthy eating. Implementation Intention. If I'm grocery shopping, then I'll buy fruits and vegetables for the week. Coping plan. If I'm craving junk food, then I'll eat a piece of fruit first. Work productivity. Implementation Intention. If I start my workday, then I'll tackle my most important task first for 90 minutes. Coping plan. If I'm feeling overwhelmed, then I'll break the task into smaller, 20-minute chunks. Reading more. Implementation Intention. If I get into bed, then I'll read for 20 minutes before sleep. Coping plan. If I'm too tired to read, then I'll listen to an audiobook for 10 minutes instead. Reducing screen time. Implementation Intention. If it's after 9 Uhr abends, then I'll put my phone in another room. Coping plan. If I feel the urge to check my phone, then I'll do a quick stretching routine instead. Overcoming common challenges. Lack of motivation. Remember, implementation intentions work regardless of motivation. The key is to follow through with your plan, even if you don't feel like it in the moment. Forgetting plans. Write down your implementation intentions and coping plans. Keep them visible or set reminders on your phone. Overly ambitious plans. Start small. It's better to consistently follow through on a modest plan than to fail at an overly ambitious one. Inflexibility. While consistency is important, be willing to adjust your plans as you learn what works best for you. Neglecting coping plans. Spend time thinking about potential obstacles and create coping plans for each. This preparation is crucial for long-term success. The psychology behind success. Understanding why implementation intentions and coping plans work can help you apply them more effectively. Automaticity. Over time, your planned behaviors become more automatic, requiring less conscious effort. Reduce decision fatigue. By making decisions in advance, you conserve mental energy for other tasks. Increased self-efficacy. Consistently following through on your plans builds confidence in your ability to achieve goals. Stress reduction. Having clear plans reduces anxiety about how to achieve your goals. Conclusion. From intention to action. Implementation intentions and coping plans offer a powerful framework for turning your goals into reality. By specifying the when, where, and how of your intended actions, and preparing for potential obstacles, you significantly increase your chances of success. Remember, the key is not to rely on motivation or willpower alone. Instead, create specific plans that guide your behavior, even when you don't feel particularly inspired. Start small, be consistent, and adjust your plans as needed. Whether you're aiming to improve your health, boost your productivity, learn new skills, or make any other positive change in your life, implementation intentions and coping plans can provide the structure and support you need to succeed. So, the next time you feel that surge of motivation to make a change, don't just rely on that fleeting feeling. Take a few minutes to craft your implementation intentions and coping plans. Your future self will thank you for turning those good intentions into concrete actions and lasting habits.